We back. Is TTS on? Yes.
Vaush, you say you hate Hitler and like being called a liberal, and yet you like brown shits. I'm curious.
Brown shits. You guys are that excited to give me money you can't even proofread. Only some types of brown. Oh, wait, it pulls you in. That bitch pulls you in. That's... that mother... that fucking fan pulls you in. Do you see that sh?
Vaush, what are your thoughts on death grips? I close my eyes and seize it. I clench my fists and beat it. I light my torch and burn it. I am the beast I worship.
The only song that I know of theirs is the one where he goes, it goes, Gucci, and I think that one sounds nice, so that's my opinion.
If I had a nickel for every time my wife left me for a younger woman, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird it happened twice. I'm
really sorry to hear that. That is weird.
I've noticed in my old age I've gotten into taller muscle mommies. Is this normal? If not, I don't want to be normal.
I think a lot of people are into taller muscle ladies. I will never call a woman I'm with a mommy. I do not share your fucking degenerate kink.
Vaush, I feel like I cannot believe in leftism sometimes, as it is simply a losing ideology and therefore actually harmful.
Okay. I mean, I think that's pretty stupid. First of all, if the morally correct thing not being that popular makes you turn away from it, that's your fault, nothing else's. For 2, progressive ideology has been the bedrock of basically everything good you enjoy in life today. You know, just because the, like, radical or more utopian elements of that ideology don't see consistent success doesn't mean that the ideology is a losing ideology. It honestly just kind of sounds like you're looking for power or you want to be on the winning team. But if that's the case, you don't even care about politics, really. You just care about having a team to root for. It's a very cynical way of thinking of things. Alright. Gonna just do a little bit of a annoying person purge. There you go, Tanky Annihilator. That's a week in the bin.
Is it too late to popularize the injection of leftist supporting dialogue into sex scenes in **********? Now that you've nutted all over my face, antitrust laws.
Can I play games?
I meant more like Tankies and stuff. IDKIM drunk.
Well, I don't think you should be aligned with Tankies ideologically, because they're fascists. If you, what do you mean by leftism? Do you believe aspirin did? Pellock812, you're also on the brink of getting annoying person banned. There's a reason you have a goddamn chud tag.
Freerin or Dungeon Meshi. Call it.
Dungeon Meshi easily. Dungeon Meshi is phenomenal. And it only gets better with time. Freerin is really good, don't get me wrong, but like Dungeon Meshi might actually end up being like, not just like a really good anime, but one of those like gets reflected on and thought of as a titan in the anime industry. Dungeon Meshi or Dorohedoro, that's really tough. Just based on the mangas, I would very, very closely give it to Dungeon Meshi, but that's a very narrow give. I'm sorry. Pellock812, what compels you to say shit like, do you think aspirin is placebo? You know the answer to it, that's why you apologized when I called you out. Like, why? It's so good, Bottling Sunshine.
Laura Croft be a Biden or Trump supporter? Laura Croft be a Biden or Trump supporter?
Trump, easily.
What's your favorite portrayal of food in anime? Some anime make it look amazing, but also makes me think all the animators are starving.
Now, Dungeon Meshi is pretty good for that, too. I don't know if I can think of one better than Dungeon Meshi. Food Wars is stupid and annoying. Everyone goes like, you know, the Miyazaki films, which, yeah, I mean, obviously. But everyone says that, right? For me, the main part of seeing people enjoy food isn't how the food is drawn, it's how you portray the characters reacting to it, and I think being able to draw them enjoying it.
The sports bra and estrogen cream arrived today. So happy.
Nice. Hell yeah. Get at it. I think it really, like, does a disservice to the idea of portraying characters being happy if the only way, like, it's the Food Wars thing of, oh, they taste a good food and then it shows, like, explosions going off behind them. I think that's really dumb and lame. Like, oh, look at how over the top it is. But you don't relate to that. Nobody relates to the feeling of an explosion going off when they eat it. You relate to, like, the subtle details of a person's face as they, like, chew it, and then it starts to taste really good, and they, like, tear up a little bit because they weren't expecting it to be so flavorful. Like, that's... There are better ways of indicating emotion, but they also take more thought and work. Where the fuck am I going?
I'm literally the main character of chat. If I'm one of the worst posters in chat, then this community must be dog shit.
And he give nuts the day off.
In Log Horizon, the first time they got to taste cooked food was very satisfying.
Yeah, people have said I should watch Log Horizon, but I remember watching 1 or 2 episodes and feeling like there was some creepy shit. I think it was the pervert trope again, where one of the characters was being weird about women. I can't stand that shit, man.
Ego from Ratatouille proves Vaush's point with his inception to his childhood and review.
I mean, yeah, people reflect on that a lot. I almost never see people use fucking Food Wars gifs as a way of indicating that kind of thing.
Mods smacked that chatter's balls to atone for their chat crimes. They asked Vaush a stupid and obvious question.
I don't mind people being brash or sexual or even a bit annoying, but it does genuinely bother me when a person's being dumb to attract attention from me specifically in chat. That always really gets me. Like, where are you at, you know? What are you on about? Why? Like, literally, fucking why?
Would you ever play any of the Soulsborne games again, or Lies of P? Or Mount and Blade?
I'm playing Lies of P on my own right now. Maybe not on stream. You can unban Pellic812. I feel like that put the fear of God into them.
Your thoughts on Adam...
I agree with you banning Pellic812. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that I think that the strategic mercy should be a part of this interaction.
Imagine trying to get the attention of a streamer online. LMAO. Also, can you say thank you Gun Invalid for the $5 please? Thanks.
Thank you Gun Invalid for the $5. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm at a bit of a loss in what to do. I feel like I've looked around really thoroughly, and I just haven't found... Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god, there's a button. There's a fucking button right here. Gray button on gray wall.
This game seems cool, but wouldn't it be better if it had infinite procedurally generated content and you chopped down trees and got plus 3% poison resist boots?
True.
One day I want to see the concluder return, where Vaush would wildly offer opinions without research regardless of correctness.
I love concluding. The spirit of concluding has never left this stream. I love arriving at conclusions more than anything else. Why the fuck are people in chat arguing? Annie!
I have a friend who thinks that only Jews should be able to share anti-Semitic jokes and that only black people should be able to say the N-word. Your thoughts?
I mean, look, leaving aside the, like, complicated politics of language, as a general rule, I think that day to day, you really shouldn't be challenging the idea that black people saying the N-word is more acceptable than non-black people saying it. Or Koreans. Koreans get the pass for some reason in Los Angeles. What's the utility in fighting on this? Like, well, there are black racists who are anti-black, and there are white people who aren't racist, so actually you should blah, blah, blah. It doesn't really matter, because if you're good friends with a person from any minority group, they're going to make you say the problematic shit anyway. If you're white and you have black friends, and you're hanging out, they think it's funny to get you to say shit that they say, alright? Probably the same with Jewish people and anti-Semitic jokes, just judging from the fact that I grew up in Beverly Hills and had tons of Jewish friends, and that was exactly what happened. They think it's funny. So, like, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Vaush, my best friend, is black, and he's been begging me to say the N-word. Yeah, because they love getting you.
Hey Vaush, what do you think about the racism equals prejudice plus power definition? Personally, not a fan.
It's a really bad definition. It doesn't really describe anything, and it doesn't help optically because it gives other people, conservatives, the impression that we're making the argument that it's impossible to be bigoted against people in socially powerful positions, and also it doesn't really help because then you have to argue what prejudice and power actually mean. It doesn't give like any clear definition or understanding. It's basically just like, it's tautology for people who are already left-leaning. It doesn't help. The purpose of providing explanations and definitions like that are that you're trying to help people understand. So if your definitions aren't doing that, then...
Vaush, would the nationalization of prostitution be a good idea? Feel like it'd definitely make things safer for the workers. Sue, publicly funded and sanctioned brothels-based?
I don't think we're getting nationalized prostitutes anytime soon. And I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like the industry should be legalized so it can be subjected to oversight, be taxed properly, you know, so prostitutes can go to the police if they're threatened without worrying about being arrested for being prostitutes or whatever else. But, yeah, I don't know if that's necessarily a role the state needs to fulfill. my main interest when it comes to nationalization isn't about the interests of the workers in that field. That, I think, could be well accomplished through unionization or worker cooperatives. But rather, nationalization is a pretext for, and a way to execute, the decommodification of that industry, like food or housing, to make it available to everyone. And as nice as pussy is, I don't think it's a high priority when it comes to decommodification. What would that even look like? Every citizen gets to, like, dump a load, like, once a month? I mean, sure, that'd be cool. Don't get me wrong. No. Yeah, that would be it's probably a... We're probably, like, a little ways away from that, I imagine. Oh, shit. Attack helicopter. Fucking genders are up here. State-sanctioned femboys. Look, I know you're into it and all, but don't, like... Do you have any idea how hard it would be for bottoms to fuck, like, all the time? You know that in real life, if you're in a relationship with a femboy or a guy, or really anyone who takes it in the ass, like... most of the time, even if they're like a really subby bottom, you're not fucking them in the ass every day. That's so much work with them. With like the douches and the dieting and stuff. Most of the time, if they're really submissive, you're probably like aggressively fucking their face. You know, and when they have the time, like, I make a lot of anti-bottom jokes, but legitimately, it takes so much fucking effort to be a bottom, okay? So like, I can't imagine how difficult that would be. I just like cuddling? Well, you're probably not going to a state-sanctioned fucking sex worker for that. I've known bottoms that survive only on energy drinks and vodka sodas. Yeah. That's how you know a bottom really loves you. When they're willing to do anal 2 days in a row, that's how you know it's real. So do all bottoms have eating disorders? No. It's something they have to put a lot of effort into planning around. Okay, yes, a lot of them do. What? Dodge. No, not that way. Stop. This is not an effective dodging strategy. Wait, stop! I'm not trying to hit that damn button. You're gonna fucking kill me. Okay, fuck this guy. I fucked up so many times there. I kept accidentally hitting both the forward and backward button, which is when you do that flip. Okay. Oh, shit. Man... please. And now I'm dead. Holy shit, that's a fucking gauntlet. Oh my god. Attack helicopter, gender, 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 attack helicopter. Come on. Okay, you're shooting at a corpse. Oh boy. Gotta get behind this guy. Nice! Okay, we should be fine now, because we're slightly faster than, the goons. He's dead, what are you doing? Yeah. Am I stuck? Wait! That worked, though. I went over that. That didn't work. Let's try one step forward from the edge there. Oh. What about... No, clearly not. No, because we hit our head in the ceiling. 3 steps? 2, 3. Try approaching it from the side? No, that's not relevant. No. The backflip was more viable. No, not quite. I wonder if I got right up next to the... No. Maybe a running jump. Do I have room? I don't think I do.
You were the risen one. It was said that you would edge the Sigmas. Not goon them.
Edging is a part of gooning. That's rough. Hey! Who was the person before who said maybe get closer to the wall, huh? I didn't realize that you could take damage but not get lit on fire. So there's two types of there's 2 ways to take damage. There's 2 ways to take damage here. Catching on fire will kill you, because that shit stays for a while. But merely being on the square without being near the fire just has you take damage. But the thing we're worried about is catching on fire. So I take damage for a brief second there, but I don't catch on fire. Remarkably, I'm not taking damage right now. Probably should be, though. Oh. Well, why that time? Nice. I think I might cut it here, actually. Don't be lame. I got stuff I need to do. You know how it is. I love you all very much, and I had a wonderful stream. We had a weirdly annoying chatters early on, but that's okay. We pushed past them, and we overcame.